guys, it's Crazy Man 7 from DJ Studios, and I'm here to show you a quick review of my, I don't know what you'd really call this actually, it's a collage, I guess, of different superheroes that I've done from DC, because why not? Because I really like the Flash. I just decided since I like the Flash, I'll do the rest of the DC ones. So I started, actually the entire idea came from a friend of mine, also known as Bucket of Bricks, who does a lot of cool stuff on this channel. He's done a really cool candy machine. You guys should go check that one out. It's a great idea for a candy machine, and it's perfectly designed in my opinion. Next, as I was going to say about him, is he designed a really cool Batman, like 16 by 16. He built it on one of those. His looked a lot different than mine right now because it was a lot cooler and he had a lot of different parts, and so I decided to take a different route here with wings on the side. His was more of a new one, you know, with the new look to it. Hopefully you guys know what I just drew right there. Yeah, so yeah, as I was saying, the idea started a long could we go a little less long? So since I'm skipping all the backstory stuff, I guess I'll just say I started with Flash because I was watching the Flash TV show, and that's personally my favorite one. And you can try and guess which one, or don't, just watch the video and I'll tell you. Yay. Alright, so now we're going to get a closer view here, and we're going to check out each one of these individually. So first up here is Batman's little logo that I did, and his is pretty basic. It's the first one I did after Flash. That's actually the second one I guess I did. Oh goodness, ooh, that's the table shaking. So that's pretty much what it is. I would definitely redo it. It doesn't look the best. It needs some work, and at least it's better than some of the other ones that I created. It's definitely not one of my favorites, and it could definitely use some tuning up. So next up we have is Superman. Superman's logo is very different from the one that you see on his chest. I tried to keep with the S, but due to limited pieces, I couldn't actually make the triangle. And I don't know how I know how you could do that in Lego form, but I don't know if it would have been able to execute it very well, but I tried, and so I just pretty much did an S with a little bit of red and yellow within some blue, so it would just kind of give it some good, I guess, feel to it, so you still felt like Superman, but it wasn't quite Superman. It's definitely probably my least favorite. So I was basing this off of the original DC Justice League characters, and so next up I did Wonder Woman, sticking with the theme of Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, the three main superheroes that you can find in every single version, pretty much, not always Batman, he sometimes stays out of it, but of the Justice League. So this is Wonder Woman, and I was running out of pieces here and up here and right there. So I had to use some non-Lego pieces. Actually, a lot of these are non-Lego pieces. Some of them are Mega Blocks, some of them are companies that don't even have names, because I don't know where they're from. Just random bricks you get when you buy stuff, you know, garage sales. So that's pretty much it. It's very basic, just a lot of red, and then the Wonder Woman, like, bird, I guess. I don't know if it's a bird. I'm assuming that's what it is. And the thing that I least liked about this is to get these, like, points here and here, which is something I could have done with the Batman symbol, but I didn't. I did make it uneven, since, you know, see, there's 3 in the middle instead of 4. So, you know, I have 1 stud over here compared to 2 studs over there. Sacrifices were made, you know, I just had to do some stuff just to get what I wanted, and I think it turned out pretty good. It's probably one of the most, if not the most basic one. Well, no, it's definitely not the most basic. It's close though, you know. Superman, Wonder Woman, and Cyborg really. Actually, they're all really basic. All right, well that's pretty much all it does for Wonder Woman. And now we're on to my personal favorite, the Flash. So or I guess his symbol that I created for him, it was the first one I did. It can actually be removed because it's on a 16 by 16 base plate, like some other ones that I've made. It can actually be removed. That's why his is slightly raised by a plate compared to all the other ones. And I really this is the one I took the most time on because I was just going to make one. And I was like, you know what, I'll just make one for my room or whatever. And I was going to make the Flash. I was like, yeah, the Flash. That's a great one. I love the Flash. I love the TV show. And then I was like, you know what, I should just make a whole collage of all of the different DC Justice League characters. So I did. And that's pretty much what we came up with here. But I decided to start with this one, and it obviously sparked my interest to do many more, and I've loved how this one turned out and how some of the other ones have turned out as well, and I hope to make more like this, or maybe more different, maybe non-superhero logos with just as good quality on 16 by 16 base plates. So this one's probably my maybe third favorite. I don't know, but it's definitely up there. It looks really good in my opinion. It's Green Lantern, if you didn't already know. So after I already got those 4 main ones done, I felt like the air just came on. Yep, that's what just happened. So sorry about any extra noise. But I like the way it turned out. It looks good. I like the colors. It really it captures that lantern color feeling that you get when you see the Green Lantern, and I just thought it would be a good addition to this collage. So that's pretty much all it is, and this one took me not too much time. So next up we have, this is the 6th one out of the 9 that I can make, and it is obviously Cyborg. Well, maybe not so obviously, it depends if you really know the C for Cyborg. And obviously it's hard to tell because the C is really small. And I couldn't make it any bigger because I just did not have enough pieces, which is such a shame. One day I just need to scrap this one, redo it, and make it really cool and nice and big so that way you can tell it's the C, and then like the heart area, you know, like the chest repulsor, I guess you could call it, like similar to Iron Man. And that's what I did. I was thinking maybe I should do blue because, you know, in the comics and the cartoons he's obviously blue, like with his like glow that comes off of like his circuits. You can see that often in the Teen Titans TV show, but in the movie he's got the red, and so I was just like, well, then I guess I'll just go with red because I decided to base this one kind of off of the new Justice League movie that's coming out, and that's what I decided to go with. It's really, really basic. This is what I'm talking about, but this is probably the most basic. Now this is the most basic one I created, and one day I hope to make it more like the Flashes, where it's nice and cool and everyone just like, that's good. So that's pretty much all I have for the backstory of how I came up with cyborgs. So this one I created, and it is Aquaman. So I decided after I didn't want to go with a newer Aquaman style. I was looking for a classic Aquaman, and that's actually just regular yellow, but it shows up on the camera like a weird tan. Yeah, that's so strange. Now that's just a regular old yellow piece, and I just wanted to go classic yellow and orange, and then I threw in some green for the border because I thought, you know what? He also has a lot of green, so I decided bright, vibrant colors because a lot of these have been dark, like the dark red, the blacks, the black. Yeah, pretty much all of those have been darker ones, like Batman and Cyborg and Wonder Woman. But I decided to make this one really nice, bright, and very different from the rest. And I think I accomplished that, and I liked it a lot because I was able to get his like the shaping I felt on the A for Aquaman. I felt was really good. In my opinion, you might disagree, and that is always okay. Also, another thing I had to do with this one, very similar to Wonder Woman's, is that there's 3 studs of orange on this side. Well, there's only 2 studs of orange on this side. It's 3, 2. And that is always a shame that I had to do that. I was... Sacrifices, though, you know? Sacrifices. So this one, so after I decided that I had made 7 that were probably debatable, obviously. The main Justice League members, obviously in the new movie. Green Lantern's not in it, which it's kind of sad. I wish they did have Green Lantern, but I understand why they wouldn't have him in it. But I always like Green Lantern. It's pretty cool. His powers, obviously in the new movie, they only have Batman, Wonder Woman, Flash, Cyborg, Aquaman, and then Superman. Not to give any spoilers away, but we kind of all knew this and saw us coming. It's gonna come back for that movie as well. But this, I decided, so I looked it up and I decided, you know what, I also like watching the Green Arrow TV show, and he was also a big part of the Justice League for a time, and he's in a lot of the Justice League video games. I just watch a lot of Justice League YouTube videos, and superhero in general, because I like the movies and stuff like that, and I really like Green Arrow because I watched the TV show, so I decided, why not just put him in there. So that's his G in the shape of an arrowhead as well. I really like the design I pulled off for this one. I like the dark colors, again with the dark colors, but I still think I was able to pull it off well. So you got the dark green up here, dark green here, black, and then this is a Mega Bloks dark green. And I really like this one, so I think it turned out pretty good, like the Flash. So just like for Green Arrow, I had to really just decide, because I knew I was going to make those specific 7, but it was the last 2 where there was so many different characters that I could have chosen, I don't know, chosen from, I'm gonna say that, and I like Hawkman, Hawkgirl, we also had, what else do we have? I can't remember. Those are just the 2 main, because I tried, I think Hawkgirls, or Hawkman, I think I tried Hawkman's, and then it didn't work, so I decided to go with like Green Arrow and stuff. And then the next one I made, the final one, which was really just the which one should I choose, and that was Martian Manhunter. So Martian Manhunter is also pretty cool. I like his. His was probably the most, it has the most colors, I'll tell you that much. Obviously second place would be Aquaman, but he's got the red, the lime green, the dark green, and this weird orange. And I just had to make sure I had the X in there in multiple different colors, because I just felt like he is so different and dynamic of a character that I needed to make sure his logo was wild and cool, like his superhero abilities, but you know, his personality is much more calm. And that's pretty much what I did for that. And that's all of these, and I hope that you enjoyed watching this. But now it's on to the ending. Alright, so that's pretty much the 9 superheroes I made for the Justice League, and so it's on a, I forgot to say this, but it's on a, you know what, I'm not gonna say it because I don't know, I had 64 by 64, wait, let me calculate actually, 16 is 32, oh man, doing the math right now, 48, it's 48 by 48, I lied, there's no 64, what, 48 by 48 base plate, and that's what I did it on, and I think it turned out really good. except for Superman, who I want to change, but I probably never will, and Cyborg, who I also want to change, but I never will. Also, I was thinking about doing a Marvel one, and actually this was yeah, there we go. So this is Iron Man, and I was originally going to make an Iron Man Avengers, not an Iron Man Avengers, but the Avengers version of this, and I tried. I got Iron Man done, who's also on one of these plates. It's the one I showed you earlier. So that way I can move these ones and like take this one off as well. Here. See? Look. Look. I took it off. Look at that. That's beautiful. See? Yay. Anyways, so I got Iron Man's, and I tried to make the Hulk's like, because he doesn't really have a logo, but it's like a nuclear waste bin logo. And that didn't work. Not one bit, not in Legos. And Captain America's, his star was just not need to be super small for the space, so his didn't work either, so that's a shame. And then I think I tried Hawkeye's, and his was going super good, and then I ran out of pieces, so I just gave up on his, and then everything just went downhill from there. So I just kept the Iron Man one because I liked it, and I could have made this go straight across the top, filled it all in with yellow, but I decided against it, go a little more classic style. I'm gonna set that one down and put the flash one back in, and so because of that, I just decided to give up on it. So you're never gonna see a Marvel Avengers one. Sorry, this one piece doesn't want to go back in. I might try again sometime in the future. But for now, this is what you got. I might do like different characters, like, I don't know, Nintendo, I might do one for them. I might do a Disney one, you know, with different characters, I don't know, either faces or something like that. I have no idea. There's lots of possibilities. Maybe game logos, like I could do just saying something that I know, Minecraft right there. I could do like, I guess, Destiny and Mario and all sorts of different ones. And it could be a collage of games. Just any ideas would be cool. Or maybe Lego themes. I could do different Lego theme names. So yeah, that's pretty much all I have for this superhero thing, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Hopefully it wasn't too long either. I'll try and cut out anything. I'm just gonna actually get rid of that. I hope you guys did enjoy though, and that's all. I hope you guys have a great week. I hope you guys have a fantastic week, fantastic day, and all of the above. Wait, that doesn't make any sense. Let's try again. Have a fantastic day, fantastic week, and after all, Crazy Man 7 signing out.